Sivaya Nama Thiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on Thiruppaatu. We are continuing our discussion with the third verse from the Thirunavalur Padikam. The third verse goes this way. வேகம் கொண்டோடிய வள்வடை ஏரியோர் மெல்லியலை ஆகம் கொண்டார் வெண்ணை நல்லூரில் வைத்தேனை ஆளும் கொண்டார் போகம் கொண்டார் கடற்கோடியின் மோடியை பூண்பதாக நாகம் கொண்டார் கிடமாவது நம் திருநாவலூரே. This verse also comes as an autobiography of Nambi Arurar. He beautifully explains the different forms of Lord Shiva. In the first sentence itself, he says Lord Shiva has a beautiful bull, that especially a pure white bull, as his so-called vehicle. So when Lord Shiva wants to travel from one place to another, he doesn't prefer a chariot, or he doesn't prefer an elephant, or he doesn't prefer whichever we call it as the elite animal. Rather, he likes bull. The reason is, bull is a representation of the soul. And some more, he says in this verse, he says the soul which is white in color, which means it is full of sattvic. Because we know there are three characteristics, right? One is the sattvic, another one is the rajasic, and the other one is the tamasic. If we look at all the vehicles that we own, either car or a motorbike or whatever we are talking about, it will always be rajasam. I have never seen a vehicle which is sattvic in nature except Lord Shiva's vehicle. Yeah. So he says Lord Shiva comes in, that too he's coming in a very he's actually speeding up. It's like, how can a bull speed up, right? Because Lord Shiva wants to give grace to all his devotees, so he's coming in he's speeding up, right? The next one is the next verse he says, as in the next line itself, he says Lord Shiva is also in the form of Ardhanarishwara. He has given equal half of his body, the left side of his body, to his consort, which is Uma Devi. That is what he says as Ardhanarishwara form. That person, Lord Shiva is the one who took me as his slave in the place called as Thirunavalur. He is also the person who has gone all the way to Kanyakumari. We know the Cape Comorin as of today. He has gone to Kanyakumari, and he has also owned the Devi from there, which is also a form of Shakti. So that Shakti is also with Lord Shiva, and this kind of Lord Shiva is wearing a lot of jewelry, but the jewelries are nothing but snakes. And he lives in a place called as Thirunavalur. That is what the third verse is all about. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Thiruchitrambalam.